Hari Om to everybody. So we first begin with our holy and all powerful Ram Nam. Some thoughts on In Quest of God as a part of our in-depth study on the occasion of our beloved Papa's Sannyas Centenary. We thought it would be appropriate to focus on chapter number 1 of In Quest of God. So what are the main learnings? When one feels total helplessness due to the trying periods, by varied experiences, and when we pray from the bottom of the heart, what is meant by bottom of the heart? With the feeling, that is called bottom of the heart. Answer from Him is sure to come. This is the first thing we hear. We used to pray, whether the prayer is coming from the lip level, throat level, or something beyond that level. We will be in tears, when the feeling is there. The earnestness will be there. The total helplessness will be there. And the faith in Him will be there. Enough is enough. I don't want, please. Like that. And second, before we try to move towards Him, we should have the right concept of God. Papa used to say often that when you think of milk, the attribute like, whiteness comes before us. But we have seen the milk, Here we don't have that experience. So how are we to have these attributes? Papa wants us to do a little bit of inward journey. Little bit, not very serious. watching our functions of the body, functions of the mind. So to make it short, the heart beats, the blood circulates, the digestion goes on, the breathing goes on. All these things are not done by me, the individual. I have absolutely no control over it. But there is one more power, unseen power, mysterious power, bereft of which I don't exist. Then immediately, the words of Bhagavad Gita also support me. Jivanam sarvabhuteshu. I am there in the form of life force. So first attribute we are in a position to see in ourselves, The power because of which the words are coming, the hand is moving. The power because of which you are hearing. The power because of which you know that you are there. That power. Awareness. Easy way to understand awareness is on the Amavasi day, new moon day, at 12 o'clock midnight in the pitch dark, you are sitting alone in a room. Do you need a light to know that you are sitting there? You don't. Why? You know that you are sitting. The light is there from within. That is what is called awareness. He is in the form of awareness. Everything that has come out, it has come out from the intelligence absolute. Anything, any creature comfort which makes our life comfortable, it comes from intelligence only if you analyze. The specs we wear now. Think about the time when there was no specs in the world. One has to conceive, where from it came. So that is what is called intelligence, absolute intelligence. So God is there to start with, We can have, when Papa says you should have the right concept of God, He is the life force, He is the awareness, He is the intelligence. And this will definitely help in getting faith more and more in Him, because we have some idea now. It is not that what somebody said, it is in me. Every moment I am experiencing all these three. And then go to the source of everything. Because that attitude only will help us. And then one more point Papa highlighted was, it is better to have the impersonal aspect. You all remember the word great void, It is another way of getting clarity on the attribute. Space, normally people say, Easy to understand. Before we construct a house, there is space. When we construct a house, where do we construct? We construct in the space only. And when after the construction is over, what do we make use of? Space only. Just because we have constructed a house, the space does not get reduced. When we demolish the house, the space does not get increased. Whatever that had happened in the house, on some days it may be crying, somebody laughing, on some days we may be thinking about the loss we had, on some days we may be thinking about the gains we had. Like that, a mixture of so many things had happened inside. But does the space get affected? No. The space remained the same. So this is impersonal. We can't point out. And then code of conduct. That is simple way of living. We don't want to bring the word called self-denial and all those things. Habituate ourselves to a simple lifestyle with minimum needs. The body needs minimum. What is the minimum need of the body? We try to identify and do it. Not keep on bringing so many things. Though there are three categories like necessities, comforts and luxuries. These are all relative, agreed. It changes from person to person, situation to situation. But as far as we will try to concentrate on the necessities, basic bare necessities. Because our mind space should be available for God thought. Otherwise, if the necessities, comforts and luxuries, if they dominate, what happens? We have no space for Him. Think about it. This is what, that's it. He has said that, no? Simple living habits. Then, periodical satsang with books. Not necessarily from having their personal darshan. India is a land of saints. Many of them have scaled the heights and they have revealed their experiences. It is all put in so many books. So whenever we try to associate with those thoughts, so whenever there is a dilution in our attempts, in our thinking, in our efforts, immediately, just like we do the mobile charging or laptop charging, we have to charge, and this is the charging. When we go through a particular portion of a saint's life, how he tackled, how he was confronted with, how he was able to get over, how he was able to identify the main problem, all those things, So periodical satsang, association with the teachings of the great masters, will be an added help. And finally, introspection. You all know that, when we go to school days, you go back to your school days or college days. We attend the classes. We have a text. We try to, every day we come back, he gives us some homework. We try to go through that particular portion, try to hear what the teacher has shared. And the homework enables us to assimilate some part of it. And in order to know whether it has been properly assimilated, periodical exams are quarterly, half-yearly, I don't know now. In good old days it was there, quarterly, half-yearly and final exams, yearly exams. So in that examination, you all know that you can neither take your text nor the teacher will come to you. So the idea is, exam means to know whether we have assimilated. And we can't simply keep on blabbering, so some questions will be given. So as a part of answering it, we are trying to dig out what has been assimilated. Similarly, in spiritual journey also, when we go through various types of experiences, when we go through the experiences of various masters, when we observe various austerities, we should also know simultaneously whether it is helping us or just remaining it as a vow, remaining it as a theoretical, intellectual knowledge, or whether it has actually become a part of me. This is what is called introspection. Hari Om.